Hi everyone, welcome to my CBSE English channel. Today I am teaching 5th standard coursebook lesson. Before going to see that lesson, I request you to subscribe my channel and share and like. Now you can see the index part of this textbook. See index, here you can see first lesson the rainbow that I am teaching today, and second one a magic window King Vikram Betal. To get regular videos you have to subscribe my channel. And fourth lesson the shepherd boy and the wolf, and the fifth lesson the false target, and fifth lesson the blind beggar, seventh one camel's hum, and eighth one curiosity, ninth lesson the deadly night, and tenth lesson the circus elephant, 11th lesson the devoted barber, and 12th and last lesson, that is general stores. First of all we'll go to learn first lesson the rainbow. See students, you can see here the first lesson the rainbow picture reading. Look at the following pictures. Can you name them? Think and tell the same to your teacher. First one, an old woman, Anita. An old woman. Second picture, Anita. Earthen pot. Next you can see a fairy and a dying dog. Silver pot. A half dead cow. Golden pot. A dying beggar. Then rainbow. Dark cloudy sky and raining. So like this you can see the picture reading. Here few pictures they had given, and next we'll go to see the grammar part, grammatical awareness of this lesson. You can see here what they had given. Grammatical awareness they had given here about sentences. Then what is meant by sentence? A group of words that makes complete sense is called a sentence. Means a group of words which gives complete meaning, so that is called as sentence. If a group of word is there then it is not giving meaning, then it is not a sentence. If a group of words, if it is giving complete meaning, complete sense, then only it is called a sentence. For example, I gave him a pen yesterday. So this is a group of group of words and it is giving complete sense, complete meaning, so it is a sentence. Then she came to my house last night. She came to my house last night. So here this is also a group of words and is giving complete meaning, so it is a sentence. Next, a sentence can do any of the following three functions. You can see here. First one, Kiran has a bicycle. So this is a statement. Second one, where are you going? This is a question. And third one, open the door. So this is command or order. So like this you can see the sentence can do these what functions: statement, question, or command or orders. The first sentence tells that Kiran has a bicycle. Kiran has a bicycle. It makes a statement. So this sentence makes a statement. Then you can see the second sentence. The second sentence doesn't tell us anything because it is asking a question. Instead it asks something. It is a question. The answer to this question will be a statement. Means whichever will get answer for this question, that will be a statement. Then you can see in the third sentence, the third sentence is neither a statement nor a question. It is not a statement also and it is not a question also. Then what it is? It is a command. It doesn't give information like a statement and doesn't ask for information like a question. It is not asking a statement, it is not asking information, it is not a statement, and it is not a question also. Then what it is? It orders open the door. It orders someone to do something. It is a command or it is an order. So you can say form of a sentence, how the form will be there of a sentence. First of all, first, every sentence must start with a capital letter. Every sentence will be there, no, that will be starting with a capital letter, and the second one a full stop will be there, must be placed at the end of a sentence or an order. A question mark will be there at the end, is placed at the end of a question. Means if you are writing question, then there should be question mark at the end, and a full stop also will be there, must be placed at the end of a sentence or an order. If you are writing a statement or an order, then you have to keep full stop at the end. Then parts of a sentences. Parts of sentence. How many parts are there? Two parts are. The first one is subject and the second one is predicate. Every sentence has two parts. For example, first part is there, no, that will be what we speak about. That is the first part. In the sentences, what we speak about, that is first part. So it is called as subject, means it is the doer of an action, means it does an action. Then second part is the, no, what we say about the subject, that is second part, that is called as predicate, means in this predicate verb and the words attached to the verb will be there. And some more examples, the earth subject, means here see the more examples, three examples they are given here. The earth moves around the sun. The earth moves around the sun. Here the earth does the action moving. So it is a doer of the action moves. So it is called as subject. And the verb moves and the words attached to it around the sun. This is called as second part of the sentence, that is predicate. And next sentence, my friend bought a beautiful bicycle. Here doer of the action buy is subject, means my friend. So my friend is doer of the action buy, so it is called as subject. And bought, it is the verb, and a beautiful bicycle, these words are attached to the verb bought, so this part is called as predicate. Then the next sentence, the roof of my house is strong. So here subject is the roof of my house and is strong. This is predicate, second part. Okay, now we'll go to the lesson, the rainbow. So what is there in this lesson, and we'll see here. See, you can see the picture, the rainbow, and house, a small house is there. A girl is going to going to bring water. Earthen pot is there in her hand, and in the inside a home, grandma slept on the bed. And it is looking like completely desert. Okay, now read the lesson. See, all of us have seen the rainbow, 7-colored rainbow. I think you have seen already. WebGR colors will be there. Short form I am telling 7 colors of rainbows. WebGR. WebGR means violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. So 7 colors. WebGR colors will be there in the rainbow. I think you have seen all. And it's a beautiful spectrum. The spectrum of rays gives visual delight. Means if you saw that spectrum of 7 colors, you will get happiness. There were many stories related to this rainbow. Many stories are there related to this rainbow. And here is here is one such story. So here also about rainbow, a story is there. Then you can see. A little girl named Anita lived in a village with her grandmother. A little girl was there, her name was Anita, and she was living with her grandmother. And Anita lost her parents when she was barely 1 year old. When she was in her childhood, Anita lost her parents when she was 1 year old. That time means when she was in her childhood, 1 year old. That time she lost her parents. Her grandmother, who was extremely poor, took up the responsibility of the little girl. Means her grandmother was there, no, she took her. and she only took all the responsibilities of that girl Anita, and she was feeding her. And then Anita did not have any friends or brothers and sisters. Actually, Anita she didn't have any friends or brothers or sisters. She was alone in her home. She played with the cats and dogs because she was alone in the house. So she was using to play with the dogs and cats in her home. And she talked with her pet parrot to pass away her time. She talked with her pet parrot. Parrot also was there in her house, and she was using to talk with that parrot to spend the time. She was very kind to all animals and very friendly towards them. She was very kind with all the animals, and she was very friendly towards them. And then once once this village was severely plagued by drought. Means there was a shortage of water. Once upon a time, what happened? This village was severely plagued by drought. Means shortage of water. There were no rains at all in the village for many days. There was a great shortage of water. The rivers, lakes, and wells of the village all went dry. All went dry. Means there was no water to drink, and there were no crops, and people started dying. If water is there, means the people will be getting crops, and they will be getting food, and they will be surviving. But there is no a single drop of water, then how can they feed? How can they get crops? Huh? So people started dying by starving. To escape this calamity, some people went to the cities together with their animals. Few people thought, and they simply they wanted to escape from this situation calamity, so they took their animals and they started to leave that village because there was a single drop of water not there. Completely a shortage of water was there in that village. So the people started to move towards the cities. But poor Anita had to stay back in her village. But Anita has to stay there only. Her grandmother's condition was why? Because she was staying there only in the village because her grandmother was there. No, her condition was very bad. She could not walk to city, and she could not walk to city. So that is why she could not walk to the city. And then you can see in the next page, you can see every day Anita would look up at the sky and pray for the rain to come. Every day Anita was looking at the sky and she was praying to that rain god, and see to come the rain. She was praying to the god. But there was not a single drop of water or not a single grey cloud in the sky she had seen. She hadn't seen, there was no cloud. There was very much disappointed. She was very much disappointed for this because she was continuously every day she was praying for rain, but it didn't come. One day Anita's grandmother's condition became critical. One day what happened? Anita's grandmother was there, no, her condition became critical, and she said, Anita, come here. My dear child, I am so thirsty. Anita, my dear child, come here. I am so thirsty. Can you bring me some water? The grandmother asked her to Anita. She was very thirsty. She was very eager to drink water because she was very thirsty. And she asked her to bring some water. Even a few drops of water will satisfy me. Again, she told that grandmother, even you brought a few drops of water, that much only as it will be satisfy me, that grandma told. Then Anita became very sad as she knew that there was no water in the nearby wells. She knew already that nearby wells were there. No, in those wells a single drop of water was not there. But then also she didn't stop. She made up her mind to drink water. But she decided to make an effort to bring the few drops of water from the wells or nearby lakes or rivers. She took her earthen pot and went in search of water. She took her earthen pot and she went out of the house to in search of water, to bring water from well, river, or a lake. So she went. Then she went from well to well. She searched everywhere. Well to well she went in the village, but could not find any water. She then walked in the direction of the city. She failed to bring the water from the village. She searched everywhere, well to well, river to river, lake to lake, but she failed, and finally she walked towards the city. Then it was a bright sunny day. The day was very bright because sunny was there, more sunny was there, and the sun was at its zenith. It was quite hot afternoon, and there was no shade as all the leaves of the trees had dead. It was very bright. More temperature also was there. The sun was in his zenith, means he was very powerful in that time, means more sunny was there. Anita walked, means there was Anita searched for trees to get shade or to get a few times, means a few minutes of rest. Anita walked and walked, but she could not find water anywhere. Again she walked here and there, but she didn't get any uh, water. All along the road, Anita could see dying men. Means wherever she was going, there she was observing that all the men, women, children, animals, and all the creatures of that village were dying because of lack of water. They were very thirsty to drink the water, but they were not getting water. Because of that lack of water, they were dying. Anita was so tired that she could hardly walk. She was getting more tiredness. She was not able to walk. Her body was demanding rest. Her body was demanding rest, means she wanted to take rest at that time because she got more tiredness. So she selected a big shady tree and sat under it. And so she searched a shady tree, and that was a big tree, and she sat under that big tree. She went to sleep in no time. She went to sleep in no time. A kind fairy saw Anita and filled her earthen pot with water. So that time a fairy was going, the angel was going, and she saw that Anita and her earthen pot, and she filled that earthen pot with water. And the earthen pot now it is filled with water, drinking water. When Anita woke up from her deep sleep, she saw the pot full of water. The pot was full of water, and she got very happiness. She was overjoyed at this moment, and she carried that pot, earthen pot filled with the water, and started walking quickly towards her village. And that time she started very quickly. She was walking very fast towards her village. Then, on her way back to home, she came across a dying dog. When she was coming towards the home, no, that time she came across a dying dog. So that time Anita moved to see the innocent animal, that dog. She thought to herself that my grandmother doesn't need so much water. She thought that pot was full of water, and she thought herself that my grandmother doesn't drink this much of water. Let me give a little few drops of water, a little some water, a little water to this dying dog. It is very helpful to this dying dog. And so she poured a few drops of water into the dog's mouth. She took water from that earthen pot and poured in the mouth of that dog, dying dog. And then the dog started moving and stood up. That time the dog got energy and it lost its thirsty and it started to move and it stood up in front of her. And he wagged his tail, and on saying this, Anita felt very happy. Anita's to Anita's surprise, the earthen pot turned to silver. When she was pouring the water, after pouring water in the dying dog's mouth, that time her earthen pot was then turned to silver. It became silver pot. It is a very surprise. Now Anita walked. She took that silver pot and Anita walked speedily, and the dog too followed her. And after that, that dog also was there. No, that also followed Anita. Then what happened? As she was nearing her village, Anita saw a cow that was half dead. On the way towards her village, towards her house, she saw a half dead cow. Anita's heart melted at this pitiable sight. She poured some water into the cow's mouth, and the cow blinked its eyes and followed Anita. At that time, she poured again some water in the mouth of a half-dead cow, and that time, that cow also blinked its eyes and followed Anita. Anita was very happy, and this time she discovered that her silver pot had turned to gold. When Anita reached her home, she came across at the entrance gate a beggar dying on her doorstep. Means a beggar was dying on her doorstep when she was nearby her house. He was saying water, water very slowly. He was saying water. He was asking. He was very thirsty, about to die. So he was asking very slowly, water, water. There was no energy. On doorstep of Anita's house, he was there. That beggar. Anita gave him some water from her golden pot before entering her house. An unexpected strange thing happened immediately after this. What happened suddenly? Her golden pot flew up into the sky and turned into a beautiful strip of seven colors. It turned into a beautiful seven colors strip. Then which spread across the sky, glittering in the finest colors, the rainbow. Anita looked at it and gave a shout of surprise. Her grandmother came out of the house by saying why the Anita is shouting like this. She about to ask, so she came out of the house. Her grandmother came out and wondering that what had happened in front of her eyes. All of a sudden, dark clouds gathered in the sky. A drizzle was followed by a heavy downpour. It rained heavily. So that time the rain came very heavily. It was raining very heavily. The people in the village started dancing because they were very happy at this unexpected phenomenon, and Anita was extremely happy. From that day onwards, we see rainbow in the sky, mostly during the monsoons. Yes, we will see or not. At the time of during the monsoon, we will see the rainbows. Okay. So here, I hope you understood this lesson. I request to you, please subscribe my channel once again. I request, please subscribe my channel and share it. Thank you everyone.